Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of My Car Shop. It's been a little while since I got another episode out on the 47 Ford Street Rod project, so I thought I would do that today. Nothing really involved going to be happening today, but I wanted to get the running boards ready and get those put on. I won't get them put on today, but my wife was very gracious to say that she would help me do that once I got them ready, so I'm going to get those cleaned up today, get those polished, show you the process of doing that, and just get that little piece of this project done. So that's one more thing. The next thing I really want to do is get that grill brought down and get it set over here and get it sanded down and get it ready to put it in the yellow primer so that we can get that grill painted hopefully in the next couple of weeks here. My life's been pretty crazy lately, so like I said, I haven't been able to get the episodes out like I would like to, but thanks for your patience and we'll continue to turn them out. So welcome to episode 35 of My Car Shop, 47 Ford Street Rod project. Let's do this today. Rock! Okay, so the first thing that I've done is just to spray this down with that Spray 9 cleaner. Just going to clean some of the dirt off. It's been soaking for a while. I couldn't find a scrub brush, so just going to use a rag for now. See what we can do with it. Oh yeah, it's mostly going to clean up good. So it only has to be cleaned from basically here to here, because this is all under the car, you can't see it, and then like back to here. So I'm not that concerned about the rest of it. You see there's a dent in this running board here, but I'm not going to worry about that, I guess. These are aluminum running boards, and on something that old, I don't want to do more damage by trying to get the dents out. It'll look alright. Using a little bit of a wire brush to get some of the worst scum off. There's a stainless strip down here. I'm going to stay away from that. I'm not sure what kind of shape that's in, but I hope it's going to be usable. I looked at them a long time ago, but it's been 13, 14 years since I really looked at these running boards. It's like there's Bondo or something down here. I don't know what that's from. That's not from me. That's going to present an interesting little thing. The main thing right now is just trying to get it, like I said, just cleaned up a little bit. I got a little wheel cleaner acid here. We may try some of that on it. Apparently it's been a long time since I used this. Sprayer's not working. Come on. Alright, we only have to do this the old-fashioned way. Yep, not ideal, but it's working. I don't want that crap all over my hands. Or my pants. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I'm not looking to make it perfect. So let's do it this way. Spread that around down there, let it soak for a bit, and then we'll take it out to the hose and wash it. See how that does. Understand why something that is 75 years old isn't in better shape. One of my plans with these was if I couldn't get this to look decent, which I think I will, but I may just put a rubber mat on top of it because you're just going to be walking on it, getting in and out of the car anyway. So we'll let that soak. I'll take it out to the hose and we'll scrub it down a little bit, and then we'll get after the stainless with some steel wool and some cleaner, and we'll see what that looks like. Maybe I'll do that right now. Just on a little spot and see what it does. Looks like it's got a little staining on there. I hope that's going to come out. It's supposed to be stainless, right? It's a little bit troublesome. My guess is I'm going to have to machine polish this to get that staining out. I thought we'd start with the stainless steel or the SOS pad first. See what that does. Yeah, I think they're going to be adequate. They could be better. Definitely got some dents and stuff in them I wasn't anticipating, but I can replace them later if I'm not happy with the way they look on the car. Okay, so got it polished up pretty good. Somebody tried to fix this thing at some point. I can tell that. I recognize the marks from somebody. They had this off of there and they were hammering and dollieing on it. There's all kinds of hammer marks down here. They didn't know what they were doing. So what I'm going to do is put it on my list of something I want to purchase for the car down the road, but I'm going to use these as they are for now. It's going to detract from the car a little bit, but quite frankly, it's not going to be that noticeable if you're more than 10 feet away, especially out in the sun. And I've just got to maximize the resources right now. And just don't have a lot of cash right now to work with to be able to buy these. So they're probably a couple $100 for the pair, probably $200 or $300. I don't know, I haven't looked in a while. And with the success I had at not getting a hold of Bob Drake in the last little while, I'm not going to even bother. I'm sure there are other companies that make them too. Probably Max Auto does. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see all the. I'll probably get it on the car and hate myself. But the nice thing is, once these are on the car, it's really not hard to pop them off. You can just put a screwdriver behind here and just pry them off, and they come right off. They're just a crimp fit, so I could really get them off of there right now if I wanted to. I don't want to though. So that's what we're going to do. I got to get the other one cleaned up, and then I'm going to take it outside here and see what it looks like in the sunshine. Hopefully it's not too bad, but it is what it is. Hopefully the other one's not as bad, but it doesn't matter because if I replace one, I'm going to replace them both. Yeah, they ain't looking too good. I'm not real happy with that. You don't get a lot of shine out of them because they just weren't done properly. They sanded them with something that was too rough. I'm going to try going over them with a little 1500 grit and polish a small spot, see if that helps. So we'll do that here. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. It's just stuck in place. It's not up in the mounts where it needs to be. You got to jack the body up to put it in. But it's going to look all right. I wish they were a little nicer, and I'm going to price them out. But like I said, they're easy enough to swap out later, so that'll be the plan at this point. So it'll be good enough. At least it adds that down on the bottom, and then there's a stainless piece that goes on the bottom of the fender as well that ties it all together. So once we get the fenders wheeled out and buffed and wheeled out, sanded and buffed, I'll be able to put that on there. But not bad. So then you can kind of see what it's going to look like in there. Obviously it's below the mounts right now, so the angle's way off, but that'll fill that in nicely as well. If I want to put a rubber pad on that, it's easy enough to do, but I think it's going to look fine just like that. It's just that stainless piece that I will eventually have to replace, but for now I'm going to go with it so that I can move forward on this. Okay, so we got the one on this side. It's just in there temporarily. Lots of work to do to get it mounted. But the stainless strips definitely need to be replaced. But for now, it'll be all right. I hate to see a $20,000 paint job stuck on there with a few $100s of cheap stainless. But get further along here because I'm going to drive this car this summer and I can make a decision when I want to replace that. I'll get online later on tonight and get a price on it, but this one's in better shape, but it's still pretty beat up, so just kind of get the feel for what that looks like in there. That running board in place. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode of My Car Shop. Really need to make a decision on those running boards. I thought they were in better shape as far as those stainless strips. And the more I'm looking at the car, the more I'm thinking I'm gonna need to order them sooner than later, at least before I start driving it. Good thing is they can be popped on and off when it's on the car, I'm pretty sure. But you know, with a car that nice, I hate to just cheap out and leave those dented up things on there. So we'll see. We'll look at the pocketbook. We'll look at the prices online and see what they go for. I've replaced every other bit of stainless steel on that car except for the ones that go on the hood, and those are really, really nice. They do need a good polish. Those are very expensive because they have stamping on the end. And those are kicking around on the bench over there somewhere. They were in the car. And I just looked at them the other day, and I'm pretty sure they're in great shape. So hood's not going to be on this year, so that's not one way or the other. But everything else I've replaced, so probably need to just go ahead and spend the money and replace those as well. So let's call it a day for this episode, episode 35 of the 47 Ford Street Rod Project here on My Car Shop. Thanks for joining. Really just trying to share with you the process how much work it takes, how much detail there is, how tedious it is sometimes. You get to see it at least in time lapse, so it's happening a lot faster for you than it is for me. But it was a good day today. I'm glad I got that much done. So I'll talk it over with Becky, and we'll decide if we're going to go ahead and mount those or not. And that may be the next episode, or the next episode may be me working on the grill and starting to get that ready to paint. So that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the show if you haven't. It means a lot to me. If we get to 1,000 subscribers, there's a bunch more ability I can do here on the channel, a lot more features I can give you, and I would really like to be able to do that. So we've got a ways to go to get there, but I'm sure we will at some point soon. Hit the bell so you get the notifications, and like I said, spread the word to other people. If you know people are into this kind of work, spread the word, and let's get more people over here to enjoy this. Thanks for watching. Rock on, everybody.